shelf. And whoa! There we go, look at that. Boom. That ESC is finished. I'm not sure why. Maybe it touched the carbon fibre. Maybe it just sucks. So I guess I won't be flying this one for a while. So that's why we have this spare, isn't it? It was actually feeling a little bit strange every now and then. It's sort of a bit of a jitter. It wasn't just bad tuning or anything. It was actually one of the motors felt like it just briefly stopped for a second or so. Well, not a second, but a fraction of a second. So maybe it was this starting to go. I'm not sure if I'll buy these ESCs again, to be honest, because these are the ones that are giving me so much trouble with these pads not being able to solder properly. Oh, here we go. Look at that. That was loose. Oh, I wonder if this came loose and touched on there. The middle one is solid enough, but the one over here is loose as well, isn't it? Yeah, it took me ages to get these anywhere near attached. Oh, this one's going to come off too. But, geez, amazing, it was flying. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy those ESCs again, unless they can assure me that this problem is fixed somehow.
So what I have on here at the moment is 3 ESCs that are the Hobbywing X-Rotor 30 amp, that's the one that burnt out. Same as the one that burnt out, rather. And then to replace the one that burnt out, I ordered one that's the same as those, but in the meantime, I took one of these ESCs off this quad. These are DYS one of those. And again, this was a little bit of an experiment to see if there was going to be any problems with using different types of ESCs. And they're perfectly fine. I've been playing this one a lot with these 3 ESCs of one kind and this ESC of a different kind. Yeah, I've been playing a lot like that and no problems whatsoever. So again, I think you have to get the specs of the ESCs right. Like, you wouldn't want to have a 50 and the rest of them like 10 amp ESCs or something like that. So you want to get sort of, similar specs. And I think I made sure that they're also running the same version of BL Heli as well. These ESCs are not BL Heli yet. They're just regular BL Heli. So yeah, no problems with mixing and matching motors, no problems with mixing and matching ESCs. That is quite nice to know, because in future if I break a motor or another ESC burns out or something, I'll know that I can just reach into my graveyard of other quads and maybe find something in there that's going to work, and I don't have to wait to buy and order and wait for the mail to arrive for the exact same type of ESC to keep going. I'll just back on the topic of motors again. The motors I have on this quad are the Hobbywing X-Rotor 2835. That's all. Yeah, that's all they have as far as names go. And I don't have any problems with these motors as far as functioning, flying the quad. That's fine. But I do have a bit of problem with the way they set up these threads on the motor shaft. So you see on the Racer Star motor, where is this? The thread comes down to about 5.3 millimeters. I was actually a little bit less. So a little over 5 millimeters away from the top surface of the motor. And these ones, the thread comes down much less. So I found that I couldn't actually use a lot of the props that I have are these King Kong cheapy ones that you can get a pack of 10 for $7 or something, 10 pairs rather. And they are quite thin on the hub, top to bottom. So this dimension is 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 millimeters, I guess it must be. But these will go on here just fine, and the nut will be able to tighten down and grip the prop, no problem. But you can't do it. I can't use these props with these motors. I was a little bit pissed off actually. I don't know why they can't just bring the threaded part of the shaft down just a little bit more. I wonder if maybe I was using the wrong type of nuts. I did notice that the nuts that come with the motor might allow you to, the bottom part of the nut extends a little bit further down perhaps. See, that's something I should check before I complain, because at the time I was using them with these regular lock nuts that you buy a bag of 100 for $5, those cheapy ones. But the ones that come with the motors are often a little bit fancier looking like that. So there's a sort of a flange bit at the bottom that extends further down, so maybe they would be okay with these props with those nuts. I don't know. Anyway, I just found it annoying that I couldn't use these props with those motors with those nuts. Anyway. So about the Runcam Eagle, in my original Runcam Eagle review that I did a while ago, I said that the latency was not really an issue unless you're a super hotshot pro rotor riot person. And the reason I said that partially, I think, in hindsight, was that I hadn't really been flying it that hard because I didn't want to break it before I finished doing the review. So I kind of have to take that back now because I realized that the latency is a bit of an issue, and what made me realize that was that I did I think I flew 12 batteries back to back with the Runcam Swift, which is what I've gone back to using in my main pod here. And then I switched over to this one, and I flew a couple of batteries on the Runcam Eagle. And when you switch between something immediately like that, you can really feel the difference. And plus I wasn't trying to fly it gently anymore, I was really trying to fly it quite hard. So yeah, the latency, I have to confess, it is a bit of an issue, even if you're not a hotshot. And the main issue is when you try and go close to things. As long as you're out in the open, you're up high, you're not trying to go through a tiny gap or something like that, then you probably won't have an issue. But I found that when I was trying to go close to things, I would get much closer to them than I thought I was going to, and usually that was going to be the ground. In fact, here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I was zooming along here and I thought, yeah, that's okay, I got this. I need to find out, no, I don't got this at all. And it's just because the latency caught me out there. Honestly, that's what it was. But yeah, so this quad now is going to be my backup, and my main quad is going to have a Runcam Swift. So pity about that, because the Eagle does make a very, very pretty picture to look at. I think it would be fine on a plane, actually. It would be a little bit more suited to it, or a quad that you're not going to be flying through tiny gaps or something. Okay, so what about these? Wasn't really intending to get these, actually. What happened is I bought some of those really cheap itching EV008, I think they are. It's like a space box kind of a thing, and I thought I'd give them a try. And they got stuck in Banggood's coming soon queue, and they just didn't turn up for about 2 months. So in the meantime, I got impatient, and I bought these because they were exactly what I'd wanted in a set of goggles. If I was going to get fat sharks at all, I wasn't really too interested in getting the super HD stuff like the 800 pixels or anything that does fancy HDMI or anything like that. What I did want, though, was a DVR, if possible, and I also thought it was really nice that this set comes with the antenna and the receiver as well. So everything was in the box. You didn't need to go out and buy a receiver or an antenna afterwards. Yeah. So my first impression of these was that I didn't really like, when I put them on, this is coming from a face box. Previously I was using the Quantum V2 face box kind of goggles. And my first few usages of them, I didn't like the way that when you look to the left or the right, the other side of the screen